Hey, traders, welcome to episode 679 of the show. You could be doing anything. And this is an early stream, a really early stream, 2 o'clock. I mean, many hours before I'm supposed to start, but that's cool, man. It's warranted. Things are happening on the market. Of course, no parrot, no Ray parrot. I mean, I guess I can get it set up. I'm on my alternative PC until my IT guy can fix my other one that is now, for me anyway, just kind of unusable. Okay, so good stuff, man. I mean, what else could you even ask for? The fall through price action Ethereum has been giving is stupendous. We're starting the show with Ethereum, not Bitcoin. It makes sense. Bitcoin hadn't really moved at all, which is kind of a good thing, right? You don't want Bitcoin to be volatile during these altcoin moves. Okay, volatility, kryptonite of the alts. And so, well on the way, man. Exceeded the 236 from the high to low of the wedge that you broke out of. How many times do I have to say it? The triple MACD, bullish divergence, the tail end, RSI, divergence, the breakout, the bullish engulfing candle. Yeah, up like $35 or something since that breakout. And it's just continuing to rise. I think your next target. Well, here's the thing, right? You look at it, it looks like 220 bucks, right? But then you get out a log scale, you go to the 4 hour, go to linear, and look really at what's happening. And it's like, to me, it feels like we had a huge impulse down, and then we have this channel, right? This large downsloping channel, and you're nearing the top of it, right? 212. You're nearing the top of it, being at 81 on the RSI. Possibility, this is where we could sell off and begin to retrace a little bit, maybe consolidate, flag, my bad, and maybe run again to eventually get to the golden zone from that major high to low, right? So, something to think about. I mean, this thing's done exceptionally well, and it just might be time for a little bit of a pullback. But man, you got to be happy about these. Ethereum's just one of them. I think we know about XRP. I think we know about ADA and Neo and all these other. Neo broke out today, chat. Literally. Ban test, Clive? Are you banned? Volume, voice level still low? Let me see what I can do. Okay. So there's no like device properties. Maybe there's output there. Advanced levels is it's at 100%. Maybe it's just because I'm further away than my from my microphone. But what I can do is just turn down the audio music a little bit more. And maybe that could equalize a little bit of the issue. Okay, turn down the music. So maybe it'll be easier to hear me now. Let me know. Okay. Herbert says it sounds good. Sounds good to many. Skyward, you might need a hearing aid, dude. Okay. Just being real. Evident. That's what people are saying, right? What's up, Crypto Schwab, man? On the beeswax. All right. So Ethereum, check. On the way, right? Eventually, 245, 268, 290. That's what you're looking for. Fan friggin' tastic. Jerry, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome. Good to see you, man. So something new we're gonna be doing before I get into this analysis on Litecoin. Something called the Hype King. The Hype King. All right. And what I can do is maybe set it up right now and just have it there. Got to move over recent. Okay. So changes will have to be made in the overlay itself. Not a big deal. But all right, so there's going to be something called the Hype King. It's a weekly thing. Okay, it's going to be somewhere up here. You can see in the top middle of your screen. it will be awarded to somebody who represents the characteristics of the Hype King, which is you can't be a mod. Sorry. If you're a mod, you're not eligible. It's like you can't be employee of the month if you're a freaking manager, dude. Okay? So this is for people that are not wrenched. And this is just, it's really, there's not too much of an incentive to it, I guess. Outside the fact that in the Discord, you'll get a unique role for life if you get this Hype King. But it essentially is just you not contributing with money, the contributions you make to the live chat via finding trade setups, you know, bringing up reasons why, in the conversation in the live chat, why it might be a good trade setup that piques my interest, and I go and we look at it and it looks good. I mean, for me, I think Heath Rowell right now is like the front runner for the first Hype King ever, because he brought up freaking an asset yesterday on stock market that it blew up today, if you didn't know.
Lurker Hype's Knife.
Hey, what's up, Coffee Crypto, man? Irwin.coffee for crypto. Thanks for the threes, man. Cheers. So just a new thing we're doing. So, yeah, man. You also get, if you become the Hype King and you're in the Discord, you get that new role, right? But that new role gives you DJ ability for like the soundbot, wavebot, or whatever. So, you know, there's a little bit of pomp to it, but you know, it's really just every week we will reward someone new or different for contributing some sort of good, rich conversation to the live chat on the YouTube live chat, okay? So that's it. So speaking of hype, do we want to take a look at Litecoin, man? Or Hypecoin that broke out days ago? Officially broke out, looks like on the 15th. Could argue maybe the 16th. But since then, man, $70 up $5, right? Really from that breakout. And so you exceeded some chop, really tough chop, at the $70 area. And now you're approaching the overhead resistance, just small, minor overhead resistance, and I guess resistance from April 2019. Okay, so there is, more here that could thwart us, but eventually, if this is really to play out, you're looking eventually to see Litecoin hit between $94 and $114. Okay. So on the breakout, the follow the price action, it's perfect. It's like things you wish would happen every single time something broke out, right? It's perfect. That's it, man. I mean, that's how you size it up. It's like we were in a correction for, maybe 80 days on this asset before breaking out, and it has only begun. You're now starting to get overbought, so maybe some pullback, maybe a back test, 73, 72.50 before running again, or you just keep going. You become crypto. All right. I think a lot of this altcoin stuff has to do with, well, it was overdue on the daily, overdue on this one, on Ethereum, on XRP, on ADA. Many were overdue, showing seller exhaustion after months and months of selling. All right, so let us see if this can continue to rise, and we just make common retrace levels. All right, let's go Litecoin. But maybe there's one today that actually did better, and it's called XRP. And what did XRP do, chat? Are you effing kidding me? Ran up, hit the top of the channel that is down sloping, and rejected it, and look where you are now, 28.975 cents. Let's go. Not only the down sloping resistance, you also hit the area that you figured it would be really tough to break. This is extremely important of an area, this 29.4 cents. Remember, this was support forever. Support before we broke to the upside and then dumped. All right, fell out of this range. Now we're at the top of it again. So, hey man, people take profit at these areas for sure. I mean, you're talking about a Gartley, targets hit, right? 28 cents, and then the top. That was the other target. That's it, man. That's all the Gartleys go. Now it could go much higher, but you got to understand how overbought you are now on the 4-hour, 81.5. Last time we were at 81.5 on the RSI on XRP was May of this year. And that was that was when we were hitting 47 cents. When, 4 days before, we were at 29 cents. Okay, that's the last time. This huge impulse there. The last time we saw a relative strength this high. But you gotta be so, I don't know, in awe of the Gartley. The meme we made where it was like, hey, the way we know how Gartleys play out on this market, we're calling it bottoms in, Kappa, clip it. And then after the Gartley formed, you just went sideways while showing class B, triple class B bullish divergence on the RSI before eventually breaking the range. And once you broke this little range, you were gone. Wow. What a fantastic freaking, just how it all plays out, man. It's so nice, right? The heartline support in this channel, heartline resistance in the channel. And once you broke the heartline, you even back tested it. It's crazy. You had a break hook and go off the heartline. Look, break, hook, and go. Wow. Quite amazing. Check your portfolio if you own XRP or altcoins today, because you're finally up probably, right? Hopefully answer your question on, did it do anything else? Yes, it did things, right? It did things. Critical resistance hit, rejected, overbought. Now let's go to the secret weapon. The George Soros chart. Oh my God. So funny, man. Like, I think it was 2 days ago, I was talking about, hey man, we're at these levels and let's say we braided the upside. You can't say you didn't have a stupid, ridiculous amount of opportunity to get in at the lowest levels before it breaks the upside, which it just did off this trend line. I mean, you can't be warned anymore about that. Low risk areas. Hadn't done anything in a year, and that doesn't mean that it's not going to do something next year. What would an entry be for XRP? How about yesterday, or like for the past week? That's where the entry was for XRP. There's no entry anymore. Like where you are now, you're just asking to get obliterated on a sell-off if you bought now. So I don't know what happens after impulses. Pattern development. We wait for pattern development. We don't start talking about entries for assets when they just impulsed today. Sorry you weren't here. I'm here every single day giving analysis on these assets and talking about over and over and over how they're all just these low risk areas and they're showing exhaustion on the oscillators. If you didn't hear it, that means you're literally coming in because of FOMO and you don't really care about this market or trading. You just care about the hype and the pumps, right? This thing's up like 13% or 10% or something. Like, you should be here when the alts are doing nothing. So you can learn how to trade, you can learn how to find low risk opportunities and identify exhaustion, divergence, all that. Okay. Oh, thanks, Johnny Profit, man. Good stuff. This is why, well, dude, wait for pattern development. Always, right? If you ever buy something low and sell it high, if you're asking where the entry is now, you have to wait. We don't have any idea until something develops and it then matures, and then we can say, hey man, that's a flag, that's bull flagging. There's an opportunity, it might run again, right? So one could take their opportunities there. But again, it's just one green candle right now, or two. That's it. No way of knowing. You don't see the ticker, just the red box? What are you talking about, dude? No, you definitely see the ticker. Are you blind, dude? What the? I mean, it said Poloniex, but I can't help that TradingView does that every time I change exchanges. It'll say what stupid exchange it is. Are people actually even showing up more than normal? No. James Glenn, there are actually less people here than there were yesterday before any of these alts pumped, James. So your argument is invalid. People did not start showing up. Okay. No one's subbing. So you have an invalid argument, dude. Sorry. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's SEO or people just didn't like me during the first pump. I don't know, dude. Doesn't really matter. I'm just here for the people that actually give a crap. I care about you. I don't care about the other people that are fair weather fans. Okay. Okay, so what is going on? All right, let me go to my tether pair. Let's go to 88. Cardano, man. Let's go. Another one. Freaking another one. That has just, oh, really? Was selling off since June 26th like Bitcoin, non-stop. At least Bitcoin had ups and downs. This thing was straight down, and then on the tail end of the downward move, you created a pattern, right? This is why. The why is why, right? Right? Impulse, pattern. Wait for the pattern to develop, then you can make a decision on where an entry might be, right? So for us, the entry on this was the 786. You had 8 days to buy at that PCZ, at the entry. 8 days. Okay? That's it. 8 days at a PCZ with bullish divergence that continued to freaking develop quadruple MACD divergence. 1, 2, 3, literally 4. RSI divergence. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All the divergence in the world on the daily time scale at the pattern completion zone while a falling wedge was developing. You've got to be effing kidding me, right? There's just like nothing else you can really even do as an asset to look more like you're going to be reversing your price action. Okay? So it happened. It hasn't completely followed through yet, and it may not. But this is how dreams are made, man. This is what you're looking for on any market, any asset. Yeah, I mean, like when volatility picks up for Bitcoin, it could probably be bad for either. But if you look at the Bitcoin dominance chart real quick, you can see another reason maybe why, right? More selling, right? You made a lower high and you're selling and you're back to under 70%. All right, so this thing's finally done it, right? Where now it's, you know, back to the December 7th, 2017 levels. All right. So I don't really know support resistance, you know, on something like this. If it's a thing or not, you'd think maybe just look at it like you would. But again, people aren't directly buying or selling this, so like 73.5 and now 70%. And you know, if these alts continue to pump, you could probably see another sell-off, right? And if you're talking about support resistance or something like that, I mean, like 68. Could be next, and then like after that you're looking at like 61, right? If Bitcoin dominance fell down to 61, these alts could go much higher, right? You'd think just inherently how it works. And you know, there was like that however many Bitcoins, 74,000 Bitcoins or 94,000 Bitcoins were moved maybe like 4 or 5 days ago. And my thought was like, maybe that money will be going into altcoins, or is going into altcoins. Good God, it's happening, right? I mean, because like I think it was the day after all those Bitcoins got moved that Ethereum started its breakout or something. Holy crap, crypto couple. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in today, this early stream. Oh, don't tell me that crap is back. I'm so sick of Streamlabs. Yep, there's that piece of crap. I'm deleting it real quick. Should be good in a second. Okay, we're good. Want some new faces in here? Octoman PCs? MB, dude, weren't you the one like talking so much crap about XRP yesterday? And we were just telling you it's not even about that, the fundamentals, it's about the technicals. Remember that, dude? Marco Rivera, man, let's go.
Marco Rivera tipped $25. What up, Mitch? Wanted to show my appreciation real quick. Thank you, bro. Kings.
Dude, Marco, man, thank you for the 25. Seriously. B-Chain doing things. That one's up also. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, old XLM dudes, Marco. Also had a break to the upside because of XRP probably, but again, man, this was another one that was just exhausted. Exhausted. All right, even kind of on the tail end a little bit, you had divergence, right, on that RSI, but I mean, just the whole way down, just kept making lower levels of negative Momo. Didn't quite hit that 1272. Hit a 122% retrace, fell below the 1414, which was right here. Right, which is kind of weird. It didn't quite hit. You know, it exceeded one fib extension and never made it to the other. So kind of a weird spot for it to pop. But that's okay. Look, it's trying to, you know, get back above that that fib spot. This isn't really, shouldn't even be marked. It's nothing. All right. So don't even know, man, if this is gonna last for XLM. I don't think the move up is enough. But yeah, maybe it did break some down slipping resistance. Whatever, man. All right. Really not that big a deal. But yeah, go figure. One altcoin moved. A lot of altcoins moved. Let's look at Bitcoin Cash. This is a chart I've had for a minute. What's that? Sorry. So look at this one, man. It was like, it was in the uptrend. It created this really, really nice bullish cipher pattern on the breakout of the channel, which is weird, and then just looked like a flag almost, and still does kind of look like it's flagging, but just has stayed range bound between 268 and 350, and it's running to the upside. But you know, at this PCZ, look at the price action you got. It rallied but failed, and it's still just, again, range bound. If it ever break 357, might have a very, very nice run up to 409, right? I mean, if you look left, look back over here, that's your next resistance, really. So, but you, again, 350 to 360, big resistance area for Bitcoin Cash. Weird chart to look at, but you know, it's one way I had it. Okay. Oh, Neo. This is one, man. This is the one that broke out today. Did it not? At the 1272, the potential PCZ turns out to be maybe valid. So, you know, first target 1061, second target 1257, third target nearly $14. All right. Certify in Bitcoin. Interesting. The crypto couple are certified Bitcoinians or something, man. Hey, thanks for the 377 people tuned in, and thanks for the 98 likes. Y'all amazing. Really appreciate it. What currency do I get to the most in? The US dollar. Tony Canella. Hey, Kevin Grubb, what's up, dude? Just relaxing, man. I don't know. Like, already getting ahead of ourselves, you know, covering these assets. Well, we haven't even looked at Bitcoin. I'll go to Bitcoin after this. But seriously, breaking news on Neo. Let it be known to the world that there's like a breakout of a down-sloping channel after an impulse, and at the the beginning of the PCZ of the bullish butterfly, with the divergence on both oscillators. And we discussed literally last night, hey, the oscillators are telling us there's a higher probability we probably break the upside here than break down. And here you are. 959. Okay, bro, you look going down I-20, listen to me. I-20, it's a big interstate, man. You could be anywhere. All right.
Is that a joint?
I vote we name the party parrot, Fib. Fib the party parrot, brew. Send Kaneka up to Iowa please. It'll keep killing soy and corn crop yields with my crane driving futures through the roof.
Mr. Lictor, thanks for the 420. Tom Miles, thanks for the 420, man. Oops.
What's up with Loki Coin?
Loki Coin.
Is that a joint?
I think it's sitting at 88 right now. 88 on the RSI. Something like that. Todd, thanks. I mean, I don't know if that's real life, but we can look at it. But, alright. Send Kaneka sausage up to Iowa, please. You'll keep killing soy and corn crop yields. Thank you, man. Yeah, dude, corn needs you to kill all of it so the demand goes up and that bullish bat can play out. Corn, baby. Corn. Soybeans also, yeah, so it can run up and do its thing, right? And hit that PCZ of the bearish cipher, I think. I don't know, dude. Thank you, though. Boy, grab. So, Loki coin. I mean, is that really real? No. Nice one, dude. Debated. So, I mean, I don't know if either of those were actual, but you know, Fib the party parrot. Yeah, we can name the party parrot Fib, dude. All right. Maybe we can put him next to the tip jar over here, but anyway, after this sell-off yesterday, we had kind of like a morning star, then reversed, but didn't make higher highs, just kind of whipsawed back to the same spot and went down a little bit past 12 hours, or 12 hours after the impulse, and now we're running up 8 hours, 3 hours, or sorry, 7 hours, 30 minutes in the green. So it's really done nothing. It might just still be that pivot, and it was just the idea, okay? And this is just, it could be completely wrong here, man. But you got to be able to visualize what could come from this. You're talking about maybe an 886, which would be a bearish bat, or it could be the deep crab. Richard Karan, thanks for the sub. If you're new, get good, man.
Good call on F. Keep grinding, brew.
Thank you, Mr. Tiger Man, for the elite contribution, the Neo in the jar. Really, really appreciate that. Neo itself, right? Thank you, dude. Hey, man. Yeah, man. We've been making gains, right? Wonderful. So, do you see what I'm talking about, Kevin? What this could manifest into if it's X, A, B, and you found C, the next wave's the largest one to D. That could be your ticket, man. Your ticket to the PCZ of the much larger pattern. How wild would it be? How legendary would it be if this is how it was going to play? All right. Yeah, but look, you're going to run up. If you do test 10,000, it's like 10,500 now, 10,470. And we break that, it could be a party. All right, we could literally bring 3 party parrots out if we break this down some resistance. The resistance we've been contained within ever since we started that first anchor point of the trend line back June 26th, the buying climax of the entire uptrend we saw this year. Okay, and it all started with the Gartley or the Fartley. Now we're in outer space. And it's beautiful out here, man. Beautiful in space. We're having wrong, that's true, kind of, right? I guess if you say certifiable, but if you're certified, right? Isn't that better? Mr. Cyclone, thanks so much, dude. Are you an Iowa State fan? If you're Mr. Cyclone, it feels like you might be. If so, we got a bone to pick with you. Do I see a bearish butterfly forming on the weekly? I've seen it, Enigma Machine. It's been there. Okay, of course. You watched a year, but on the TV, figured it was about time you logged in and hit the sub button. That's what sucks. That's what, like, really sucks, man. Like, there's no incentive to even sub to my channel if you're watching on your smart TV, because like, I know the feeling. There are people I sometimes watch like that aren't crypto or anything, but like, I won't need to sub to their channel because it'll be on my recommended as soon as I turn on my YouTube, through the Apple TV or whatever. It's there. And so it's like, wow, I'm not subbed to this person, but literally anytime they're live or whatever, it's always popping up on my recommended or my home screen. And it's just like, I don't know. I think they should make searching much easier. And if you're not subbed, you shouldn't be getting notified or recommended or something. I don't know what it is, man, because it sucks either way. I guess I don't get recommended to anyone. There were people talking about they've been watching crypto streamers for a long time, and I didn't get recommended till like the pump. And it's just like, really? I'm streaming like every day.
How is XMR/USDT looking like? Is there an ascending triangle on it?
What's up, Stealth Boy, dude? Thank you, man, for the 3s. Is there an ascending triangle? Nay. Nay. No ascending triangle. Daniel J, thanks for the sub, man. Let's get a sub spike, like spike. We hit over 20,000 just a couple days ago. Still fresh. But man, you got to understand, 30,000 is an actual huge milestone, because then I get member status. That means like you'll, like in Twitch, you can like post crazy funny emotes. On YouTube, when you hit 30,000 subs, you can have all that stuff. Like, it's like I will now be a Twitch streamer if I can hit 30,000 subs. But it's such a crazy thing where it's like, really? You have to hit 30K to be able to get what you'd be able to do like when you had 1 sub on Twitch. So yeah, man, really, really, like, 20K was good, but it's the 30K. I don't care about 50K, I care about 30K. Man, that's big deal, dude. I think it's just better for the entire community. You'll be able to post all kinds of weird things that we post in Discord all the time, you know, on the live chat. So let me see here. Let me bring it up. I'm gonna go to my main and then go to my, yeah, perfect. So this is Manero, all right, to the US dollar tether you requested. And so it held above real, like it fell first, but then it sprang and back tested the spring. How many times has back tested the spring after failing to break out of it? A lot, which is really good. And what does that tell you? You have like this apex upon you very soon. Soon we will break to the upside or downside. You could think about this as maybe potentially there might be a nice bullish Gartley here, maybe. But then again, you might never get back down there because of how many times you've held, right? You may just break to the upside soon. But I'm just talking about, you know, this, right? Okay, see, it's too deep, actually. Way too deep. It's not even a Gartley. Thought I just eyeballed it. It looked like a 618. So scratch that. But, I mean, this is it, man. This is what you've been contained within, this downtrend. All right, maybe we could do something like this, where we just clean it up and do an equidistant. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So it's the same thing, same way we looked at Litecoin, where if, let's say this was the bottom, we have no idea, but we think that, man, the way you held right here, good. You held this very critical support area, right? You held all that. You're making higher lows than your previous low. Good. Not higher highs, but again, look at the price action. If this broke to the upside, how do you measure? What are your targets between 86.96 and $100, man? At some point, you will break this. Maybe it won't be now, maybe later, but you got to see how the alts are doing and realize maybe XMR might do the same thing, where it eventually just breaks the upside, and these are your targets. Look, reasonable targets for just a trade here on a breakout. 93.55, write it down. $100 or 99.50. How about that? Not 100. Okay, those are your reasonable targets for Monero if the altcoin spring was to hit this too, or the altcoin party. I don't know what you want to call it, dude. These are your targets. All right? Does that help? Stealth boy? What are you, a rogue, man? Bruh. Wait. So when I have that chart up, I can't look at my chat. Should be streaming on blockchain. Yeah, like if I want to not reach out to a ton of people and grow, then I would stream on blockchain, right? If I wanted no viewers and no growth and have no ability to influence anyone positively, I would stream on blockchain. No one cares about blockchain streaming right now. It's not a thing yet. It's not. It's doing a disservice to anyone in crypto for me. Dude, like the way it works is the people pioneering the streaming and stuff for crypto have to do it on centralized, already adopted platforms like YouTube and Twitch. Not even really Twitch, because it's all children. But again, man, what we do is we build a community, and maybe years from now, when we're large enough and we all understand, okay, yeah, we're big enough now, we don't growth, okay, it's like whatever. Maybe it's time to move to a crypto thing that's already real, already viable, already adopted, but there's nothing now. There's no point. It doesn't make any sense. Not only that, this is not just crypto. This is technical analysis. This is trading. This is like we're taking stuff I learned on the stock market and we're applying it to an infantile market that is crypto. When there's no opportunity in crypto, we look elsewhere, as you should if you're an actual real trader. Like whoever considers himself just a crypto trader. I mean, that's just so weird. People don't do that. All right. I only trade crypto, and like, what does that even mean? You only trade crypto? You know, it's like you don't trade stocks. Go ahead and shoot yourself in the foot, man. So Project 500.
Shout out from NY.
Sorry.
I've only missed like twice now. Hear these things might be worth something one day.
Sorry, man. Hold on. This might be worth something. Dude, thanks for the 25 XRP. Let's go. Well, it's worth more today than it was yesterday. I think that's a certainty, Project 500. Thank you, man. Gangs, dude. Sorry about the echo. I don't know why it does that. I might have a duplicate Streamlabs box or something, but I really don't think it should be doing it. I don't think I do. I was never able to figure out before I got on my new rig. So, sorry, man. So you just got to think about it, man. What will Bitcoin do now? You want this volatility to stay low. Don't want huge impulses up and down on Bitcoin. Otherwise, these alts could get wrecked. I don't do stocks, bro. Or they don't? Yeah, exactly. No, Marco, I think crypto is not investing yet. I think it's just considered speculating and gambling still, just because of how new it is and how there's no real way to, you know, mathematically figure out how an organization or entity can actually pay you back as an investor. They can't even do that. There's no quarterly reports. You don't know how much the CEO is getting paid of any of these assets, these cryptos that do have CEOs, you know, the ones that are decentralized. Again, it's like, okay, well, how do they make money? And how, if they make money, can they prove to you that they make money back for you for owning their crap, right? You're doing them a favor by owning their crap right now. They're not doing you any favors, okay? What does it do? Smaller patterns that develop inside larger patterns have a higher likelihood of playing out? Not necessarily. I mean, they may fail, right? Pump or dump, web developer newbie. Pump or dump, right? Because when you get to these levels, sure, But what have we done in the past? Every time you get to these levels, it's just like, nope, nope, and could be a big old nope. I mean, it's like you pretty much got to it and sold off only to make higher lows than your previous lows. But to me, I feel like we're still in the midst of C to D wave, right? On the much larger harmonic that, whatever, that's just my thoughts. And since it hit that near 113% retrace, it's been gone, man. Since it hit 9,300, it's up nearly $1,000 still. Where's the normal layout? My other computer has problems right now, Graham. I can't use it until my IT guy comes over. He said he couldn't make it until today, probably. So there's nothing I can do, man. I'm screwed. I have to use this battle station, my backup battle station. Okay. Not much I can do, man. Just like very minor inconvenience. I mean, if you want chat, well, then fine. Look no further. All right, but I don't know if you want to see me zoomed in, dude. So, I mean, I am okay looking, not like hot. Oh man, dude, I was in Alex Cobb's stream. He said he was doing a marathon stream until the daily close, and he was already live for 2 hours at that point. Is he still live right now? He's not. Oh, he is. Nice. He is live right now. Very cool. Good for him, man. All right, being an XRP streamer, I'm sure that's got to be real tough. Just like the only thing, you know, you're really worried about is XRP and the news on it, and price action hasn't been doing anything, and now it actually did do something, and that's great, man. You know, he like creates content like every day, and he should be rewarded with everything for, you know, sticking around and not giving up through all the stagnation in price action. Hype. Trade setups, Timbo time, education, which alone is worth way more than a one-time subscription to the Patreon. Okay. And then Discord exclusivity, where I'm posting charts all the time on different stocks, assets, whatever, commodities, you know, in a private chat, again, on the Discord. And then we get like Patreon pregame, like once every week, Thursday night. I'll hang out with you in voice chat before the stream. And then like you can hang out with me on stream after the pregame. So yeah, there are definitely amenities involved with the Patreon. But I think the main reason why one would join the Patreon is not because of those really decent, very good reasons to join, but it's mainly, you know, people join the Patreon to support what I do as a streamer and a content creator. If you want me to keep coming back every day producing this content, that's a really good way to support this stream, because my team gets a cut of that Patreon and they help make things happen behind the scenes. Community organization and moderation is very difficult, and web development, things I can't handle on my own, so I pay people to do it for me that I trust, and they're part of the team, and so that's Patreon. Interactive meditation, thanks, man. Well, again, it's like not that I prefer it, and we have big plans for the green screen for certain days, but this is just like again, I can't help it, man. Video card screwed. Herbert's a Patreon for the nudes. Well, yeah, dude, Snapchat Premium or something, right? Retest of a breakout. If we break but retest lower than support. Like on Litecoin. Like on Litecoin. I'm confused. Bro, all we did. Alright, so this area of resistance. Alright, let me go back to the... So just like this area, like just everywhere, you can see 70 $1 to $72.50, just insane. But I don't understand what you're saying. Like, I think we broke it. Look, you broke it, you back tested it once, twice, 3 times. So break, hook, 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 and then go, the bullish engulfing candle. All right, that's a strong form of confirmation. That's the strongest form. You can't get any stronger than a break, hook, and go on a breakout. Also, think about it. It's like, I mean, it looks like it was trying to break. It just like kind of just opened and then ran, and then back tested, like broke out, back tested, bullish harami. Wasn't quite an engulfing, but close, and then ran. But this is a big one, breaking the horizontal line resistance. Break, hook, 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 and go. So I don't know what you mean by like testing support and then falling below it, but making a higher low. Sorry to hear that, Stadium Kings, man. It's all good, dude. Either way, like, don't think like at all. Like, I would ever be mad or upset if someone can't or doesn't renew their Patreon. Like, that doesn't matter. That's all voluntary anyway. I mean, again, it's like really just, you know, you supporting the channel if you can, and if you can't, it's like, dude, it doesn't matter. Lost your gun? What do you mean, man? Sorry, I went pretty loud when I bumped into the mic. It's not even me bumping in the mic, dudes. It's me bumping into this desk, right? So the luxury I have on the other PC is I've got a whole other table where the mic is like hooked up to it. So if I hit the keyboard or anything on the main desk, can't hear it, but here it's different. Thanks for the heads up, though. So there's no hum. FPS thing, I don't see your picture, or I see. Wait, or is that lost your gun? Where is this? You plotted in your charting only. Oh, charting only. Sorry, man. Weekly. I mean, maybe, but you don't really know if the sell-off's over there, right? It could easily just rally and then sell off again to make, you know, and then it could be. We don't know if B to C has been created yet. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think you have near enough data to say or be confident enough to believe that that's it. We're gonna run to the upside and hit D now. I think that you need some pattern development or something from C or from B to C. You got nothing. You're just somehow starting to pivot a little bit, and it's not anything. All right. Wow. Yeah, dude, Litecoin just being back at it. So freaking beautiful, man. The breakout. The Momo ship breakout and targets 94.35 to 114.16. That's it. Literally it. Yeah, I don't know if Bin Laden was being mean about that. I don't know. Like, Bin Laden said he's never been mean or a troll or anything, so I don't know if he meant to. Bin Laden, were you being a douche when you said that? Okay, let us know. I mean, I don't like using the D word, but not really a curse word. What wattage power supply did you get, Mr. Burger Man? Okay. Litecoin Connect. So what else? I had a good day. ZRX had already broken out, remember? It had already broken out of its downtrend and false. I mean, it was a real breakout, and then it just back tested. This is what happens, man. Back tested, made the same low, sideways, range bound, looked like XRP a little bit, doesn't it? I mean, doesn't it? Yeah. But then broke it is now back testing the September 4th previous high, right? There was once resistance, maybe support now. Maybe we could run again. Eventually, for ZRX, if it was to break to the upside and just make a common retrace, looking between 24 cents and 29 cents. All right, currently sitting at 17.45 cents. ZRX Connect. I'm thinking about doing the VR stuff. I just don't know how it would work. Logan was telling me it's not very difficult, just have 2 cameras, but I still just don't know if it would be worth it. Yep, for sure. Lost your gun. It'll be a while. Definitely be a while. So therefore, it's not even really, you know, with that going on a weekly time scale, it's almost like who cares? Because like it could run up for like another month, make a lower high, then sell off to much lower lows, and then all of a sudden it's like 2-3 months later, and it's like, oh my god, dude, it's like nearing Christmas. I'm wearing like a Santa hat, you know? It's like, and we still don't know. So again, weekly PCZs on harmonics, that's a big deal. But like C to maybe D, it's gonna take way too long to even know. So probably best to just hit that space bar and move on and look for something else, right? $750 watt, that's adorable. I remember those days. I mean, I know it like, it's a lot, but dude, I thought 1,000 was a lot till I think I was having issues, and then I had to go to 1,300 watts to just get it over with on Mother PC, and it still crashes every day. So Bitcoin not showing the legs altcoins are though. Well, you got to consider the context. Come on now. I mean, like Bitcoin from its all-time high of nearly 20K retraced 61.8% of the way on our buying climax near 14K. And all these altcoins most of them didn't even hit a 38% retrace. And if they did, they all peaked out around a 38% retrace. I think even Ethereum from its all-time high just hit only a 23% retrace. So it's just, contextually, Bitcoin has far outperformed almost all of these altcoins, with a few exceptions like Binance. At one time EOS, but EOS lost so much of its value after their stupid developer meeting that doesn't count anymore. It lost like all its gains. But it has now begun to rally and recover. And of course, that's what you do. Get beat down for so long. 88% retraces. I mean, yeah, look. I'm talking about, forget this chart because it's like it was in log scale. Don't worry about it. All right, but like, look how deep it retraced. Its lowest point was 150. It went all the way to nearly $9, then sold off and hit the lowest point of $3. Lost well over half its value, 60% of its value or something, before eventually finally breaking out and round to the upside. Jean-Luc Anton, thanks so much for the sub. Welcome. If you're enjoying the live stream, this coverage, this way too early live stream, hit that like button, that bell, this up. Really appreciate it. Let's get a like spike. 30K, man. Big deal. Biggest deal of any. It's bigger than 100K. 30K is. Seriously. Chat. So thanks for the, wow. Nearly 420 people.
Is that a joint?
Tuned in. Oh, amazing. Is Johnson Johnson still in the harmonic? It never really hit the PCZ though. Johnson & Johnson, man. Beautiful. Oh, not. Let's say it's the Cypher. I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough to say because it never hit a 1272, it never hit a 786, but it got so effing close. It showed really nice divergence on both oscillators before the break to the upside, but it's not making higher highs yet, so you still might just maybe have a better entry on this at just slightly lower prices around 125, where we got as low as 126. So you were like $1 off the PCZ, and so sometimes, man, you just never get down there, right? But maybe that was the impulse to start it. And you got to think about this, and I've done this before, but look how beautiful this could be. See, it didn't even quite hit the 113%, which the 113% is like what you have to have. It's like the minimum. Bullish cipher into bearish cipher. Are you kidding? How pretty. That's just beautiful, man. Beautiful. Shout out to the Fed. Oh yeah, the 18th, man. Yeah, we're gonna know. I'm not really sure the percentages, but we're gonna find out if the Fed cuts rates. It's gonna be great for equities if the cut happens. Maybe not so great for gold and silver, but then again, it could, because it's just like everyone already knows the ruse, where it's like, okay, you're gonna keep cutting rates. Well, eventually this house of cards will come crashing down, so we're gonna be ready. I think the composite operator's already done his thing on gold in terms of accumulated. You know, we're talking like central banks, $155 billion of gold acquired over the past 6 years. Many hedge fund managers, just like a whole plethora of people, including me and other people in here, have bought golds because of the pattern, just specifically because that slanted inverse complex head and shoulders pattern. Beautiful. Thanks, Renee. Thugs with bugs. What does that mean, Stay-at-home Kings, man? I don't even understand. All right. Fed rate cut. Monitor lost 10% today on its probability to cut. Wow. Wonder what the reasoning is for that. Is it stocks? Like normally, like if the stock market's doing really well, it's near 52-week highs, they're going to be like, oh, we're not going to cut it. But like with the stock market, the market makers a lot of times they'll try to scare the Fed into cutting those rates. And it's like the stock market holds the Fed hostage. You've seen it before with Yellen. All right. Dang, dude, keep your eye on Manero. Like, no freaking doubt, man. Breakside potential to the upside could be decent. It could be a decent setup where you could appreciate at least $10 in value if we could break resistance. All right. Monero. Oh, I need another monitor, man. I'm having monitor withdrawals. Only have 3. It's not good for me. Okay, let's see how long I've been live. Oh, okay, 1 hour. All right, so we can do at least the noise, right? Why is that happening? That makes no sense. Well, that just went off. I did not add an alert there. I added it higher. Sorry. Don't worry about that, chat. Really weird. Somewhere? What are you talking about? If I had to be buying into gold or only silver over the next year, what would I choose? Gold, probably. That's what I choose before. It's perfect, man. Yeah, don't worry about that alert that went off, dude. You're good. No, it would have been a buy maybe, plus it wouldn't be, but I don't even know why it went off. It doesn't make sense. I had it at a spot. Alright, I'm just talking about this one. Alright, this is one to watch. This is one that has not taken off yet, but very well could. This one right here, man. Okay, he called me fugly. Oh, well, that's the last straw, dude. It's over. It's over. But I am kind of fugly, so he might have just been telling the truth. But yeah, kind of mean, right? But let's be honest, dude. It comes with the territory of live streaming. I get judged every single day. I get called many words, good and bad. Alright. So definite potential little trade setup here. Just scanning. I mean, this is primed. I really, really like how we fell below very important areas, and then we sprung to the upside, and we have only back tested those areas as support again. That is why I like it on Manero. Not only that, you know, from the lifespan of this chart, you know, you just go from the lowest point. Of course, there's way more data. I know that. But just from the tether, right? You gotta think about where we were. We hit like a near 786 retrace from that lowest point. So those are deep retrace levels. Those are like where people see areas of value. All right. So this will never happen if Bitcoin dumps, but if Bitcoin just remains kind of, you know, just continues floating on the way it is, and the market cap keeps for, you know, the Bitcoin dominance market cap keeps going lower, there's a chance for Manero to literally retrace majorly. And again, 93.55, $100. Let's go. Okay, we cool? Oh my god, sorry. So we do have a new 4-hour candle, by the way. I forgot about that. You know, it's funny, like the earliest of days of my content creation life, I guess. 2 o'clock was the kind of the time I'd always go live. So it's just weird being live this early and remembering, oh yeah, it was always not, because it was like this, the 2 o'clock stream, and for 2 o'clock for me, the 3 o'clock Eastern and 11 Eastern, it was nice because I got, with 1 hour in, I got a 4-hour candle close. That was nice. So Ryler, dash at under 5 on Coinbase Pro. Let's go. Bilal, let's go. 5-hour energy drink. I know I'm drinking Irwin coffee. I'm good. There's only so much coffee you can drink. Ken, thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Because of people like y'all, I'm able to come back. You know, if no one's watching, you know, there would be no point for me to come back, right? I could just focus on my own trades and, you know, doing my thing, being selfish, I guess, right? But y'all are great. Y'all are just absolutely fantastic, and this is just such a good community. And man, you just got to think, like, with the volatility on altcoins, figured more people would be, I don't know, happy about it, but maybe it's just people only care about Bitcoin. I'm pretty happy. Like, good God. I love the way today has gone, because like the entry on some of these larger swing trades, they hit and they bounced. It's like Litecoin had the entry and boom, as soon as entry or that trade set was posted, boom, blasted off a couple more times. Okay, let's go 60 minute for a sec. Why not? This is a possibility too. I mean, it looks very real, but you know, again, man, this is like pipe dreams. You don't know. Right? You just don't know. It's too early, but it's good though, man. Making a higher low here again, and there was some sort of channel, I believe we had from before. Nice wedge breakout, whatever. a channel I had initially, kind of. And yeah, you're still kind of in it. I mean, you can see some sort of geometrical support. Gotta wonder if this will hold. If it doesn't hold, you could easily see yourself all the way back down to, shoot man, 96.37. So will the pivot hold, and will we rally once more? And if we do, probably coming up to 10,687. After that, 10,900. You got to remember that how amazing this is, like the way it's all playing out. If we got one more rally, one more move up, we would be then officially touching the downsloping resistance for the first time since August 6th. All right, we're talking over a month, man, over a freaking month. And it'll be really interesting to see how we respond to this resistance. Okay, breaking it could be momentous. Gotta wait for confirmation on neutral patterns, man. Neutral patterns. It's just IMO though. But hey, guess what, man? Guess what the alts were doing? They weren't showing neutral patterns. Alts weren't. They were showing bullish patterns. They were showing seller exhaustion. Bitcoin's not doing that yet. It's a different context for the one coin to rule them all. This one's saying they're indecision, right? The bids and asks are getting closer and closer together. Less volatility, coiling up. Guess what? I mean, dude, it's like the calm before the storm. Crap, man, sorry. Okay, it's like every time a move happens, you're making lower levels of volume every time that move happens. So eventually, that will change. Eventually, this will receding volume will break, and we will get a huge impulse to the upside or downside, a huge volume impulse too. All right. So yeah, waiting for confirmation is always the best. But I think it can go either way. But most people and their mothers too think that it's going down no matter what. 100% certainty. Yeah, TA screwed. All right. It's a descending triangle to a lot of people, which is fine. Whatever. What's up, Rob Wynn? Had to join real quick. Thank you, dude, for joining. Saying hi. Always good to see you. Trying to stay live, but as you know, when chat dies, it's kind of, I don't know, we've looked at most of the things that matter today. So engagement's important, and I'm talking about your side, because I try my best to engage with you all the time. But if I'm not getting it back, I can't stay live for very long, right? I get it, people are just listening, but it's like, it's tough for me, all right? So what do you mean? How do you find confirmations? Confirmation is where you break out of something. Gosh, I keep clicking. The stupid mouse is so trash. It's an Amazon Basic mouse. When you break a resistance and then you back test it, that is confirmation. You break a support and you back test it, that is confirmation. All right, form of confirmation. So Bjergen, man, thanks, dude. Well, again, it could definitely still go down. I'm just saying I consider this neutral. I think it's on the weekly looks like a pennant. Just looks like a small amount of consolidation after a very, very bullish impulse. And I really like the fundamentals, the way the fundamentals are right now. For the macro, right? The market side will come to a close. Fed cutting rates, fiat, printing, European banks were already at negative interest rates. All that stuff, man, I think's good for crypto. Yeah, we did it, Kang Logan. Not sure if we could say at all who would be the hype king today, right? Oh, thanks, Tim, man. Did I drink last night? No, I absolutely did not drink last night. Do you think XRP will break 30? Could, but already looking at XRP today, we've hit very critical resistance points that where you could easily just sell off. Quad screen. All right. And this is the channel I've had plotted forever now, right? It's just the impulse and then the down sloping. And you never had a candle close outside of it. Yes, you wicked below it several times, but again, the candle closes stayed right above this. And this is where you confirmed that you were going to hold. And this is where the PCZ was of the Gartley. And it's just like hilarious how the Gartley, it happened, and now look where you've gone from it. It just couldn't take off, took forever to take off, and then it finally did, man. It's just like, let's go, the Gartley, the God pattern for TA, man. The God harmonic. Crypto, any asset may not give confirmation. Sure, of course. You're talking about specifically trading the neutral pattern. It's always good to get that. And if you don't get it, hey, wow, you remember how many assets that exist out there that could be developing these patterns? Yep. If the Bitcoin dominance keeps going lower, yeah, alts could continue rising, which we think they should based on Fibonacci. Like based on their just common retrace levels, they haven't even come close. This one's going to be harder to say, man. Like, I think you would maybe go from that major high here to low. And if you were to make common retraces just on XRP from its previous major high to major low, which I think at this point we now know that this is a major low because it hit the 236 just now at 30 cents. If we could ever break that, common retrace levels for XRP between 34 cents and 40 cents. That's where you're looking before a reversal to the downside. All right. GG. God Gartley. There you go, dude. Is that a square up on XRP? Nah. Look, you squared up right here. Right? From this dump, squared up. From this dump, maybe you could say this was a square up at 28.5 cents, I guess. Sure. But not really here. All right. I think look how you dumped and look how you squared up here. This was already squared up. All right. You know, square to the downside. You're looking like 27.6 cents, 26.7 cents. Sorry, music ended. We're cool. Well, thanks, Alpine Whip, man. I don't know about that. Clearly not a legend. Just a simple TA, man. Yeah, Zoran, man, it was ready. It was ready to roll. Oh, what was that? Head and shoulders. BCH. A bearish head and shoulders. I don't know about that. I just know we're soon approaching a PCZ of a bearish Gartley on BCH. I get what you're saying, maybe though. That's pretty, maybe gnarly. this is your Bitcoin Cash, another look, right? Where X, A, B, C, D. Shorting opportunity maybe at 339. 59. I think he's talking about moving the daily here. This is log though. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe. He's talking about, is this a head? Is this shoulder? Shoulder? Maybe. Maybe it is. But what would invalidate this potential pattern you're talking about is if you ever broke above 355, it's over, right? Like, why is it that it sold off and is now rallying again? And it should have hit this area, sold off, and then broke the neckline that's slanted. It never did. It held. See it? And he's just talking about this type of price action. I get it, man. I get you, dudes. Like head, double head, whatever, shoulder. All right. But why is it pivoting here, man? Why? Why is it starting to look almost like an ascending triangle, even though we know it's not yet? Because there's only one reaction high up here. Okay, rallying. 786 might be a good short opportunity. We just talked about it. Okay. So yeah, maybe. You said the measure move if it broke out bearishly. Big if, right? I'll just go from this wick here, candle close wick, right there to the neckline. The insanely large move down. Let me get it out of log. Measure move breakout. The downside is $55, man. So I don't know, man, if that's gonna play out or not. All right, no clue. It looks weird like that, just the way log scale is. Okay. Does that help? Let me know. Jamie, thank you, dude. William, absolutely, man. Glad you're learning, dude. One day at a time. Keep investing in yourself. Archiver 12, get strong, man. Get swole. Yeah, look at commodities, sure. Sell off target for ADA. Why are we talking about sell off target? You know, I do have a Patreon that has these targets and stuff. But I get you, man. I'm asking like what a sell-off target is. Many ways to look at this. If you're a shorter term swing trader, you're just looking to measure move. Easy. From the breakout. Measure move is all the way up at 6.066 cents. There you go, man. Easy way to target, but you got to zoom out and see there's much greater things at play right now, and it is the pattern that is larger than your face. It's been in development for 9 months, maybe 10 months, and you could see prices all the way up to 7.5 cents, all the way to 9 cents, to maybe even 10 cents. All right, on this move. Sebastian, do both, man. BGD. Did he, man? Bitcoin Casino just donated that many BCH? Really? Okay. Yeah, you want to see that one? Sure. Very low risk areas, as it was. Here it is. IOTA, not broken out yet, but big impulse, bullish engulfing today. 26.34 cents. All right. Look where it was. Very critical supports. holding, while it was holding, kind of double bottoming, it was showing divergence. You've got to be kidding me. It was like Class A divergence turned into Class B divergence on the RSI. Like that. IOTA, impending price action, reversal to the upside is upon you. Pow! But again, no breakout, no Momo ship breakout, has only run up and hit that downsloping resistance. So we don't know yet, but if we were going to target, this is like Manero kind of, if it was going to break out, if we knew this was the bottom for sure, which we don't, you got a long way to go, man. You don't even know, right? 30 cents, 30.72 cents is where you know you kind of for real have a major swing low. That's valid for the anchor point. But it was just, if this was the bottom and it was just going to commonly retrace, you're looking between 35.6 cents and 43.49 cents. Make of that what you will on IOTA. There you have it. Fantastic. Fantastical. Does that help with IOTA? Anyone at all? I know I'm a dead streamer, I know, but still. Back in outer space for now. People say Loki, but it's not on TradingView, so I can't look at it. Sure thing, Javier. Trisket, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Just reading stuff, man. Adobe's down, earnings beat, but outlook looks bad or light. Oh, thanks for the sub, Javier, man. Really appreciate it. There was a time when IOTA was awesome, man. IOTA's kind of like one of the alts that like helped pique my interest to get me into this market, believe it or not. Julian, if Bitcoin dumps, you can't draw that conclusion. You just say, I don't know, man. Right? Symmetrical triangle, neutral pattern, could dump, could pump. Oh yeah, I didn't. Who was it that got Seinfeld? Was it Netflix? Oh yeah, Netflix. They got a streaming deal. Oh my God! So to get the rights to play Seinfeld, they struck a deal between 500 million and 700 million. Just to be able to stream Seinfeld on Netflix. Chat. That's insane. Because remember, it's like Rupert Murdoch or whatever bought MySpace in like 2003 or something for like 480 million, and Netflix just bought Seinfeld for 500 to 700 million. All right, wow, that's insane, dude. Seriously. This is just the one, man. 210.69. Let's go. Near session highs. Fan freaking tastic. This one was one of the best. This was one of the best looking ones that was out there. And you know that. You've been watching this effing stream, dudes. I mean, how long was it till we were just like, how much more do we need for it to be perfect? It became perfect, man. With the tail end RSI divergence, that was about it. And the breakout. Some ways, just weird, man. Like the way things used to be. Yeah, Neil, dude. I can't even believe. I seriously can't believe that number. That's just so much money. I guess if we're gonna sit on a really consistent number of concurrent viewers, we have the best number, right?
Is that a join?
Dude, we're still 420 viewers right now as we speak. That's pretty awesome, man. So 420 of y'all are the goats, the real ones. So remember, if you don't know, if you're new, there is a new thing that we've got. It's called the Hype King. It's up here, right? And so it doesn't go to mods. It comes to newer viewers, new subs, people without wrenches that contribute a lot to the conversation throughout the week of this. You know, when I stream like every day almost, right? So if you contribute a lot, like maybe a good trade setup, and you give reasons why, and I'll look at it on stream, and it looks awesome, and then it ends up playing out even more, like, right? Like, that's the stuff. That's how you become the Hype King, and you get it for a week. But remember, you actually get a unique role in Discord forever if you get Hype King once. So it's like you get, you know, DJ abilities. You get to access those sound bots or whatever in the Discord. So I don't know, man. It's just a way to, you know, get back to the people that contribute in the chat, in the live chat. Because I mean, dude, inverse hype in the chat for the past 2.5 months, dude. Inverse hype. Dude, I looked back on the 10,000 Bitcoin sprint. You know, first time Bitcoin hit 10,000 stream. Like, you could, the chat was just like, dun, 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 dun. It was like a nice Poseidon stream, dude, or one of those IRL CX streamers, or a Twitch stream, dude. It was nice. Soren, I don't know how to do that. Thanks, Jacob Clemson, for chiming in. Mr. Tasty, yeah, we'll see. Instagram, I gotta have more than that for Hype King. Can't just say algo. Come on, dude. 31 cents local bottom. Right? Like, be like, algo. Bullish divergence on both oscillators on the daily. Falling wedge. Blah, 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 blah. Harmonic, whatever. That's good. Not just, can you look at algo for Hype King? I mean, algo is an S coin. A straight up S coin. Okay? And it's a new S coin, which is even worse, I think. Bean to Cup Connect? Yeah, dudes. All right, 211. Ethereum continuing to roll, man, and you got to freaking love it. This is what dreams are made of, man. This is like, I think this Ethereum one, if it hits targets, hits 245, gonna print it out, frame it, put it on the wall. Seriously, that's what's gonna happen. Rather the advisors or councils. Yeah, dude, we're gonna have the hype jester, the hype knight, the hype rook, the hype pawn. All right, we're gonna have them all. Johnny, dude, I mean, like, hey, dude, more power to people trying to create innovations in crypto, right? But for me personally, this isn't this kind of like a pseudo crypto channel, though we love and absolutely are behind blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, right? That revolution. We are behind that 100%. Decentralized and secure, right? But most of these S coins, I don't really care about. Like, I do care about them from a chart perspective, mainly, right? Where it's like, is it going to show us an opportunity to maybe trade? And maybe, if it is, we can take entries on it, and then can also teach other people how to look and identify and size up a chart that, though it is Ethereum today, tomorrow it could be some random commodity, or it could be some equity on the stock market, right? That's what it's about here. We're using crypto. You know, we're pioneers, man. It's a really, really infantile market. And we're just cutting through the thickets of the new world together. All right. Java Tech, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Even though I don't stream there anymore, really. Quite possible, Young Love. Really? I mean, I think a lot of people are waiting on tomorrow. Really, really waiting on tomorrow to see what Jerome Powell's going to do. Cut the rates or not, right? This is the S&P 500 that I think very well could break to the upside again. Well, yeah, it's not able to get up there yet, right? Maybe it sells off before rallying again, but it's just... And if the upside potential is 3,066 or maybe 3,085, the 1272 from the previous high to low, those are your targets up here if we did break all-time highs. But as it stands now, that's a fantastic looking rising wedge, which is not bullish. Rising wedges are price contraction to the upside, and normally they mean reversals. All right, it's a really steep one too, that angle of ascent. Trading TA, go beyond the charts and add value, growth to other aspects of your life, especially psychological factors and emotional understanding. Absolutely, dude. Big time, man. Really big time. Rising wedge. It's actually only 4 touch points. We need one more touch point for it to be a technical, right? The technical rising wedge confirmed. Remember, it's like 1 touch point, 2 touch point, 3 touch point, 4 touch point. Where is number 5? Number 5, we're hoping 3,070, 3,085 or so up here. And then you could sell off and then rally up again. You see, until eventually you break to the downside. That's what you'd think would happen. But man, this market's gone insane, dude. The plunge protection team stuff is wild. All right, measure move of this pattern. If we ever broke out of it bearishly, wherever we did, looking for, I mean, that's a $224 measure move. So if you ever broke out of this, wherever you did, I'll say just in time, it eventually got there and broke out bearishly. Measure moves down to 27.16, right around the same low. Well done so hard. And that's what I'm talking about. I think it was HG or somebody talking about, you know, that asset, and it's like, dude, it's still, you could go either way. It could just keep pumping, or you know, it could just turn around. It's like, why even try to gamble on that stuff? Look for things before they're cool. Pull a Matthew McConaughey, man. Look for the bullish divergence, right? Look for, like, who was talking about Ethereum? Oh my God, opportunity on Ethereum. Like, yeah, we were here, and over and over and over. And it's like, look, man, there's not much more you can do on an asset to look potentially bullish, like Ethereum, and it has broken the upside resoundingly now. Chug Gray, thanks, man. Addicted to the TA, man. Remember, life's about balance. TA, balance. Trading's definitely about balance, so gotta apply that. There's a chance of a wedge on the mini futures. Jacob G, thanks, man, for letting me know. A very early stream indeed. Yes, certainly so. Oh my God, chat. You won't believe this.
Oh, would you look at this?
Hi, I'm Dash. Hi, I hit nearly an 88% retrace. Hi, I had bullish divergence on the oscillators. Just like the rest, man. Targets between 127 and 159. What do you even want anymore, dude? Seriously, what do you want? Though I don't think it was too much of a completely valid harmonic, because the retrace wasn't quite deep enough, 36 near it, but and also this was a little too deep as well. But this one was the fact that you use your critical thinking here. All right, you think about XABCD wave analysis, and you think about coinciding the wave analysis, the invalid pattern with the divergence at an 88%, 78% retrace zone, right? I mean, that's the deep retraces. That's where people find value. I think it went from $211 all the way down to $76, lost well over half its value in a very short period of time, and was showing exhaustion on the outsiders. It had a deep retrace, and that's where reversals can happen, man. People maybe saw some value down here, all right? Kind of similar to ADA in a way. All right. Well, let's see if we can get to those just common retrace levels. 127, 159. There you go, bro. Beautiful. Javier, thanks for the follow on Instagram, man. If you haven't, please hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. My following, I guess, just keep me growing and stuff. 30,000 subs, biggest sub deal ever. Okay. There's no bigger milestone than 30K subs for YouTube. All right. Sorry. I need one more monitor. I'll be good. I don't know where to put it though. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it. I have to get stacked monitors or something now. Oh, what's up, Wayne, man?
To the bullish battle station. And refilling the fridge.
Is that a joint?
Thank you, dude. Yeah, dude. Definitely gonna be paying my IT guy to fix this problem, whatever it is this time. And it's probably not gonna get completely fixed. It'll just be usable again until my PC crashes, and then we'll do this all over again. Right? Hey, Dave P, man, thanks for the follow on Instagram, dude. Cheers. Really appreciate it. Oh yeah. Oh, see, I hate this because it's like people type in tickers and then I'm plugging it in on my utility monitor and then like I lose. Wow. Holy crap. The problem with this one, perception, is the slanted neckline. I don't like those. They're real too. NYC TLV, thank you so much for the. Oh, that's Grab the Money, man. The money bags. Thank you for the follow on Instagram, dude. So yes, does look quite beautiful. Issue is this: your neckline is much higher. But fantastic. Wow. Someone write that down. Mods, right? For the attempt here. Beautiful. Okay, so slanted neckline, and it's going to be tougher, right? It's going to have to run up even more. Then eventually it'll break, and measure moves going to be from that breakout point, not, you know, any other way. It sucks, but Bulkowski talks about these. I don't like these as much as the normal ones, the downsloping. But yeah, it'd be like that. So you still got a ways to go, and unfortunately for you, it looks like you might be in the midst of developing bearish divergence, at least on the MACD. Maybe not so much the RSI, but you kind of are. All right, you know, it could be bearish divergence, but again, we need a little bit more data. All right, could be just double topping Class C bearish divergence, but it's like the same top, slightly higher high. It's not the best, definitely not the worst. Nice look, dudes. Perception Connect. All right, put on my watch list. Do you know the average traded volume on this? Remember, when you're looking for these, you want them to be over 1 million volume traded per day minimum, and that is because of liquidity. You don't want to be trading assets that are too illiquid. All right, in crypto or the stock market, that's why I like staying away from S coins. Most of them is always the best move because they're so illiquid, right? But not only, I mean, I think that you haven't broken a Momo shift trend line either. And let's see the lifespan of this thing is. It's sideways? Yeah, it's mainly sideways. So, you know, yeah, you're near the bottom side of the large range, right? Okay, so let me show you here. What else is probably going on? Let's try 1 and 2 on the bottom. Fantastico. Oh my God. It's freaking beautiful, man. So yeah, you haven't even broken out of the downtrend yet. All right. So if you ever could, it seems likely, yeah, you could, you know, high to low. Dude, look, I mean, the measured move you ever broke out, 50% retrace. That's the golden zone, dude. That's between 691 and 895 on perception. That's where a common retrace would occur if you did break the downswing resistance, which is very soon. All right. Hype in the effing chat for perception. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Jacob, man. Dude, Jimmy, man, I'm in the chat, dude. Or you said hi, chat, for the win. Thanks, dude. Not great, not terrible. That's right, Sir Edwards. Thanks, Jerry. Am I dressing on stream for Halloween? Yeah, probably, Carlos. Probably, man. Are you? Are you dressing up for stream, Kaba? Bitcoin futures, oh my God, chat, it doesn't get any more contracted than this. Logan, do you see this? Anyone? Like, where is there to go? There's nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go. Up sloping support, down sloping resistance, hugging the down sloping resistance there, though. I mean, not touching the bottom, touching the top, which is good. Hugging. All right. No momentum, like just dead, like completely contracted. I mean, that's what it looks like before a big breakout, the upside downside. Got to be kind of real though and say that, I mean, in a way, from this low to this low, it's like Class B bullish divergence. And then if you look at the weekly, man, the weekly hidden divergence, man. Yes, sir. Low, higher low. Actually, this is a lower low, so this one's not as good. Spot price is clear as day. You know, hidden divergence, hidden bullish divergence, but on the futures, not so much on the weekly. But the daily on the futures give us divergence, I think. Class B bullish divergence. All right, it's coming, dude. Like, what are you even gonna do now? Right, you're gonna break out like when the day closes today. All right, the next candle opens, it's gonna maybe be a breakout. Will Ethereum retrace? Yes, at some point. Did you not see it retrace from 365 to like 180 or 170 or something? Or lower? Straw poll, what I should wear to Halloween? I don't know, dude. Maybe. A stream costume contest will be fun. Yeah, we could do that. For sure. That's so crazy, man. You type in crypto and my stream doesn't pop up. Type in Bitcoin, my stream doesn't pop up. But Tom Crown's stream has popped up. What is going on? Like, why is my crap not popping up? Like in searches, I'm not being recommended because I turned off super chat. What a joke, dude. Like, what a stupid effing joke. Well, back to not growing ever again because I don't want YouTube taking 30% of the money you give me. Wow, I'm so greedy, right? Jeez, I should be so grateful for YouTube. No, y'all don't worry, man. Like, I got some stuff Chalen he's working on that's going to be exceptional for the green screen. It's going to be freaking hilarious too, man. I can't wait. Grab my music into dang. Okay. Oh, I have to type in crypto live. No, but I should type in crypto and I should pop up. And it's like, again, why in the world would I type in crypto or Bitcoin and he is getting recommended before me, right? It doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm not even on the front. Like, I'm nowhere to be found if you type in crypto or Bitcoin. No sense at all. Enigma, it doesn't matter what you recommend, right? Because growth. I don't know, man. Whatever. I should just quit. Get out. You know, just give in and let them have super chat back or something. I don't know. Such a joke. Switch to Twitch. But then again, it's like I'll never go there either. So I'm just screwed, man. I mean, like, it's fine. It just is just it's like lack of incentive, man. It's like, what is their effing problem? They keep creating all these problems, and that makes me unhappy. And then I don't want them to take my money. Once I tolerated it, and then it's like, okay, I'm done with it now. And now it's like I've got 100 subs. They treat it like that. Treat me like that. Yeah, their algos might be. I'm not making them money anymore. So why would they push me and promote me when someone else who isn't maybe making the money but at least has their super chat on is live, right?
You play a very aggressive game.
Dan, you should rewind, man. I did it like twice, so check it out near the beginning of the stream. But yeah, you shouldn't ever rely on YouTube for notification, ever. Like, yeah, Discord is the only way. Joran, complaining? Okay, man. Yeah, maybe it's the height. What is it? It's the hashtags. I don't even know how to do hashtags, man. Never done them, I don't think. I'm not putting that crap back on, man. I'll just never grow again. I don't care. What should the title be? Not Crypto Live? Should it be like just crypto? Will that work? Crypto? Let's go to advanced settings. Yeah, there you go, not authorized, exactly, dude. Let's see. So you don't see any hashtags on my video, right?
Did anyone ever tell you? Did anyone ever tell you?
Dude, what, these articles are so trash, dude. They're like, how many should you do? They aren't going to tell you how to do it. Ad cancer everywhere.
Did anyone ever tell you? Did anyone ever tell you? Did anyone ever tell you to reverse such letters?
So add them to the description of your video shown below. Okay, so if it goes here, okay, let me see if this works.
Did anyone ever tell you?
Bitcoin crypto live or something. I don't know. Let's see, I'm saving right now, but I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll definitely find out. It worked. Oh my god, I've got hashtags now on my stuff. Oh my god. That's like the first time I've ever used hashtags, so
Did anyone ever tell you?
there you go, man. Well, I mean, I tag in all my videos. It's just different when you're live. It's a different type of thing. Okay.
Did anyone ever tell you?
But you notice that refresh your channel now, and you'll see them, right?
Did anyone ever tell you?
Yeah, but I wasn't looking for Bitcoin, dude. It's just wow, it doesn't make sense because I'm still like typing crypto. It's not there. It doesn't make sense. Well, anyway, man, I don't know. I've been live for like an hour, well, 2 hours. 2 hours live, man. Look on me. I mean, I get hashtags, dude, but it's different, man. It's different. Okay. I SEO every video, every live stream becomes static, and I SEO it, but like, it's just different, man. Well, you notice like every stream I do is like Bitcoin live, right? So, like every single one. And even when you type in, even with the Bitcoin live, you type in Bitcoin, I don't pop up. I don't show up, right? No, I don't know what it is. We'll see. Okay, so again, futures chart. There's nowhere else to go. There's like not even one more day left where you can be confined within the parameters of the upsloping support of the equidistant channel and the downsloping resistance of the parallel channel. Can't do it. It's over. It's like it's going to break down or up very soon. Where's it going, man? Someone's like, are people going to take their gains from the alts and just pump it back into Bitcoin? That'd be wild, man. But we think that, I mean, I think that maybe the 94,000 Bitcoin was moved to get into altcoins. And it looks very, like a very real possibility that that did occur. What is it, Jamie Cron? Three in the description. Top tip rehash tags. What does that mean, Jamie? Timbo? What? Looking for what you said. That idea. Okay, sorry, I'm not seeing it. Is my channel family friendly? Probably more family friendly than any other crypto channel that exists on the planet, Andy, okay? So, yeah, definitely. So you guys gonna pop soon, man? I mean, it looks like all the others, dude. Looks just like the rest, man. Nothing special about Zcash. Oh, it actually looks worse. Really. Yeah, it's springing. It's literally springing to me. But I don't know how high it's gonna go. Sorry, I mean, this is a Zcash, right? It had its breakout already and broke it, man. Gone sideways. It's been stuck, right? Rallied up, lower high, and is dumped. Lost literally every cent of gains it had, and actually made lower lows besides flash crash. But is now attempting to get back up. Right? I mean, where's the structure? It's like almost impossible as a structure. It's like nothing. What is it, man? Like, how do you even plot? It's so bad. Do you go 1 and 2? Oh, we already broke out, man. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Look at it like that. You broke out, kind of bottoming, look low, same low every time you make positive momentum. You don't even have negative momentum anymore after the divergence. And now you look like making the same low with higher levels of relative strength. That is clearly Class B bullish divergence. Right, there you go. So if it was to rally, and we don't know if it's gonna rally, it's trash, dude. Whatever. High to low. We don't know this is the low yet. We're not even close to a 23% retrace. But let's just say, for the sake of education, so you get it, where it could commonly retrace if this was the bottom, would be 74.62 to 93.67. Yeah, breakout already, but again, it's gone lower lows and sideways. Now trying to break back above these critical areas. You can say above them, that may be a spring to the upside, and you might, yeah, again, make the common retraces. See, man. Zcash, great. '06 because people still would tip with Super Chat, primarily, and that's what was happening. It changed. It started becoming like to a point where everyone and their mother just used Super Chat. And it's like, okay, so just got to get out of that and get back to the way it used to be. Remember, like in less than 3 months, YouTube took over $6,000 from me from Super Chat. So I just don't. That's so stupid, man. All right. It's a ripoff. It's like not worth it at all. And it's like not like they were helping me grow anyway. Like, so, oh, since you're continuing to talk about it, there's not much more people talking, I guess. We've already covered the S&P 500. Mark a lot. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate it, man. Oh, we do that Timbo time. It's pretty much Patreon night. $30%. Think about it. I pay YouTube 30%. All right, say you tip me $100, all right? I pay 30%, so $70, and then the government taxes me at 27 to 29% in my tax bracket. Okay, so but all right, it's all good, man. You know, we're at 5:04 Eastern. Still in the futures chart. We can go back to the spot price and just look at it. I'm telling you, the futures, man, the move is here. The move is nigh. YouTube's still just floating on up, still somehow making higher lows. Somehow, man. Upsloping support, you can clearly see. I just used the harmonic to show you. It's there. And if this could hold long enough, you're going to be coming up at 10,500. That is like, wow. Very soon, I mean, I think that we're going to have a very volatile stream soon, where I'm live and there's the volatility, like big red candle on a dump to the downside or a big green candle to the upside. All right. They can kick me off. Not so okay. For what? For talking crap about their pay structure or whatever. Yeah, I don't think so. That's not how it works. Oh yeah, all the people that use their name as SEO. Smart, I guess, but I'm not like literally all crypto. I think, how quick do I think that candle happens? Seconds, minutes, maybe. I don't know, dude. You just never know. All right. What's up, Arlo? Ethereum. All right, Ethereum continuing its ascent. Let's go. This was one of the most beautiful ones that existed in the crypto market. You can't argue with that, man, at all. Oh my God, 213.82. What would we say? You broke 200, 220. What was coming next? Continuing its ascent. Come on, hype in the chat. Fan-effing-tastic. 223 is the next target. That's it, the 382. The 382 and some overhead resistance back from November of 2018, D-Day. We should see you there. Maybe even on this candle, we could rally up to touch that. There's just where we are now. There's like this one candle low close from September 2018. That's about it. That's the only thing that's stopping you. There's nothing else. It's nothing. This is nothing, dude. See ya at 220. Young Love, maybe, dude. Maybe not. I don't know. Tripping. Yeah, I can't help. Sometimes the music changes. Okay. Ethereum's going to be the first hype king. There you go, man. Yeah. Well, so far, I like Jacob G and Heath Rowell are like the ones. 214.29. Chat. Continuing to rise. Let's freaking go, man. Good somewhere. Good. That's like the first time ever I think I've had that. I can't even hear my music, dude. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like on here, it adjusts my audio. It's so weird. Oh 06, man. Dude, 06, thanks for the 1334 Kappas. Really appreciate that, dude. Manero in the jar. Gangs. Sorry, audio is weird. Thank you, dude. 300 likes? Nuh-uh. Holy crap, 300 likes? Chat, let's go. Let's freaking go. Of course, Michael. Of course. If you've been watching the stream, you knew how slow going it was too. It wasn't like this happened instantly, right, chat? I mean, how long had we been talking about this in the stream? I mean, literally how long? All this developing. Forever, dude. RTR Ross. Bitcoin dominance is going down fast. All right, yeah, good. Good for alts. Very good for alts. There's no such thing really as traditional technical analysis on Bitcoin dominance. We just know that it's back testing this December of 2017 high, and if it breaks through that, it could go much lower, down to 61% instead of 70. I think it's already cracked 70% though now, the downside. Thanks again, 06 Matt. Crypto is boring. That's why we look at other assets, man. That's why we scan other markets. That's why we look at corn and soybeans and NEO, NIO, not NEO. But we were looking at NEO anyway, and it broke out of the upside today at the beginning of the PCZ of the bullish butterfly. So we'll look at it all, man. But the thing is, the hard part is getting the masses to understand that there's always hype, right? There's always something with opportunity out there. But I think a lot of the masses are just looking in crypto. They're not looking at the stock market, and that's why I exist, to try to help be that gateway drug for you to see more opportunity. $215 on Ethereum, continuing to rise, just hit its highest point it had seen since August 12th. It's been over a month, and we're on the upside now. Very good. So Andrew Stefan. Music's okay, sorry dude. At least it's good music, right? Should be better now. Give me a shout now. Sir Edwards, how is it? Yeah, Jacob G. Market cap for the average volume on an asset that you're trying to trade, you want over $1 million. If you're talking about the New York Stock Exchange, yes. Alright, see, whatever you posted in general chat is disturbing, dude. Mandy Smile, Standard, Schwab, and I also use TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim, Mr. Tasty. Alright, there you go. Very easy being a swing trader. There's so many different brokerages that will facilitate your buy or sells, your shorts, your options, whatever, contracts. ADNX coin to pump, Joran. Yeah, well, can't act like that one wasn't to be expected to. Not expected, but that one didn't have a higher probability of breaking the upside than downside, right? Sub Zatch H. We got another Zatch in the house. Hey, XRP Gandhi. Yeah, Ethereum on the daily is just now beginning to get overbought, and you say it's 84 on the RSI on the 4 hour. That's freaking insane. It's hot, dude. Really overbought. So you'd expect maybe near these levels at any time a pullback, just because of your nuclear on the 4 hour on the relative strength index, and now on the daily, look where you are in a very short period of time. You're now 71. Crazy. See if we can break 215, the psychological resistance, like the 5s and the 0s. Man, I'm out of coffee, dude. This sucks. I'm gonna go get a beer or something, man. I don't know. I mean, early stream. So I can keep going, or try to keep going. Alright, so I should be going live in like 45 minutes. But I obviously won't. But maybe I can like stick around and just keep covering the momentous move Ethereum's making today. The largest green candle we've seen. Wow, it's been a long time. I don't know, like $20 candle, green candle. Someone saw a $20 green candle. It's been a while, man. All right, so this is great news. Price contraction, critical supports, bullish divergence, continue to develop, and then the RSI. It's just so textbook. But really, you're seeing some sell wall. Someone said 2,000 Ethereum sell wall at $215. That's why you're just sitting there, $214.99. Tuesday beer? I mean, why not, man? Have y'all checked y'all's portfolios? I mean, why not get a beer, right? I mean, it's like in the States, people are driving home from work and stuff, right? Some people are already home. It's like, yeah, today's a great day, bless one be. Absolutely. It's good, man. When you see volatility, any kind of movement on these markets, it's always great, dude. Because there's just not enough of it. Yeah, Remy, I think that anyone taking a position on ICX was just like it was at the bottom of a channel, and that's it, dude, right? Yeah. I'm just an alert, so I don't have to I don't stare at it forever. You can feel it in the air. Hans and Franz Radio, man. That's right, Marco, dude. Benito coin, BCN down 25%, now at 4 sats. But Jim, man, remember, if I knew how to chart, I'd know we'd broken out of the upside. Literally the highest prices BCN ever saw again before literally that 4 sats. Holy crap, dude. It's not, you can't get any more poetic than that, right? That guy, Benito, dude. So D3, F7-3. His target's the moon. Alright, man. Yeah, Robinhood, be careful though, because you can't even set a stop loss, right? Why is it doing that? I just set an alert at like 216 something, and it's telling me it's going off at 214. I don't care. No, not 214.48. What the? So weird. I think it's probably because of log scale or something. When was son of Bonacci's birthday? I don't know, Jacob G, but we're not going to celebrate his birthday. We're going to celebrate the 23rd of November, 1123. The sequence, dude. King Burger is new to the stream. Welcome, King Burger. You should meet Kang Logan. You all should go on a Kang friend date. All right. But thanks for joining, and thanks for saying something, King Burger. Good to see you, dude. We're just, I've been live now for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So we've covered mostly everything under the sun. What's coming, when it comes to the market, what it's been doing today. And I think the highlight, in my opinion, is XRP and Ethereum. And we just got back on Ethereum because it's continued to show strength. And we have I don't know what, 1 hour and 4 hours. Nah, dude, we got many hours to go until the close. The weekly close, or the daily close, excuse me. God, losing my train of thought. So I need a beer, man. So I can just relax. Light me. What about you, dude? What do you do? Yeah, there you go, King Logan. Do you like him, dude? You like King Burger, dude? It's Friday, Remy. Friday for altcoins, certainly. All right, so back to 214.50 when just moments ago we had hit 215 for the first time in over a month. Chase OMG, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome. If you're enjoying the live stream, this 2-hour, 20-minute live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. All right. Oh my God, sorry. Back to the king for the day, 12.2%. I'm telling you, dude, it doesn't get better. I mean, like, you just can't show any more exhaustion on the selling, right? You hit the area, like the last line of defense before 15 cents if it breaks this, right? But by the time you got down there, you'd gone from 51 cents to 24 to 25 cents, maybe 23 cents at one time, right? You lost over half your value in 2 months or so. All right, you hit this area, and then while you're hitting this support, you're showing this. Not a joke. It's bullish divergence that then turned into tail end bullish divergence on the RSI. That is what dreams are made of. And then on the 4-hour, it was also showing Class B bullish divergence right here. You already know that. And there was a small Gartley that was here. And of course, the Gartley really began it all. It has ushered in a very large green candle, the largest green candle we've seen in quite some time. Fantastic. From its high point to low point, we've just now hit a 23% retrace. So we know we have a valid anchor point from a high to low for Fibonacci. Very critical area, of course. Look left, tons of it, man. Tons of resistance.
I'll
Turn
have
that
a beer
up.
with you and some good old marijuanas, as you call it, Lil.
The marijuanas. The marijuanas. Thank you, Marco, dude. Thank you, man. Let me, this mixer's messed up. It's gotta be OBS. Okay, that's probably what it was, man. I'm turning up. It should be a lot louder now. OBS should be louder. Should be good. On the Jesus chimes, the TTS, and all that. So yeah, this is an area where you might pull back. It's gonna be hard to break that because of just how overwhelming the resistance is. Look how long it played as support. Certainly will act as resistance. But if it can break, if it really can break, your first target after breaking the 236 is gonna be at 34 cents. It could run all the way to 40 cents before reversing to the downside. All right. Okay. Altcoin haters, I think they're almost just as bad as the altcoin moon boys. The mentality one should have is these are just assets, illiquid assets, very illiquid assets in a market where Bitcoin had 70+% market cap dominance. So that means it's even worse. But at the same time, you also look and say, hey, these things have been getting beaten down, sold off incessantly for a couple months now plus, and they're now showing bullish divergence on daily time scales, right? And so that means that these have a higher probability breaking to the upside than further selling off, right? That's been the consensus, and it hasn't changed, all right? Oh, might be. This is not in log. Nah, it's not on. Yeah, it's selected for when I go to log, but it's in linear scale right now. World War II resistance? What does that mean, dude? Where's the big move up on Bitcoin, Master Yoda? Dude, move up or down is coming. It's a neutral pattern, so it will be here soon. As you just know, if you've been looking and watching the stream, we've been looking at the futures chart. There's no more places to go, all right? You are completely contracted within an upsloping support and a downsloping resistance. Then tomorrow, like when the day closes and the new future day begins, you're gonna be in or out. You're gonna be out of that contraction one way or another. It looks like to me anyway. All right. Jordan West, we looked at Manero today. It looks pretty prime for break to the upside. No, it's not. I mean, like, though, it could dump. It's just at a critical resistance. It is not broken out. Caesar Cruz, what's up, man? Thanks for the sub. Welcome. Thanks for all the new subs today. If you haven't hit that sub button yet, and you like me, you want me to keep growing, hit that sub button, man. 30K. We just hit 20K, but 30K is the biggest milestone any YouTube streamer could ever get, okay? Because that is when I can get member status, and that is when you can all start posting crazy memes and all kinds of different stuff. All right, like Twitch. So 30K is where we got to go, man. We have to, as a community, do it together. I'm sure everyone says a descending triangle, but I look at it like a symmetrical triangle. That's me. That's literally me. Like, I don't care what other people say. You know, who in the world was talking about freaking down here bullish Garley? I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. And I don't think probably anyone was. But I don't listen to other people. I know how to read these charts, and I know that this is neutral. That's neutral right there. Okay. This trend line had been plotted and it stayed there, and this is how we responded to it. 3 rejections below it. Rejected it. High or low. And now we sprung this 10,033 area, this orange trend line, horizontal line you see. You look left. You fell below it. You broke back above it. And then you back tested it and held it. So I think it is so important here that we're starting to slowly float back down to it. You got to stay above 10,000. It's so important, man. $4,100 measured move, whichever way it breaks out. Okay. Hashtag spike re. So you say all time frames are bearish on Bitcoin. I still don't understand. Weekly is showing hidden divergence. Hidden bullish divergence on the weekly. Where you made a low. You made a higher low. You made a technical higher low on the candle close. And every time you make higher lows, you're making lower levels relative strength. That is textbook hidden bullish divergence on one of your most significant time scales. So you can say it looks bearish all you want on all the time scales, but that's not right. Not right at all. This is a pennant on the weekly. It's impulse up and then consolidation sideways, neutral, not bearish. And this actually is pretty cool. This, I mean, what does hidden bullish divergence mean? Impending price action, continuation from the previous impulse. Who cares what a lot of other people are saying, dude? Just fine. I don't care what other people say. Do our thing in here. Alright? Yeah, and also, this has been the idea. Like a harmonic. And if you ever did get to the PCZ of this bearish cipher, potential bearish cipher, because until you get to the PCZ at 11,664, it is only potential and could fail. If it hits this downside resistance and there's not enough demand, then this could hit and then dump to much lower prices, right? But you're just cherry picking that shit. You're not even talking about the bottom side. It's like, though, you know, the argument is, oh yeah, distribution. Now there is clear form of accumulation now. Okay, so you have accumulation with distribution. That is called price contraction. That is neutral. All right, don't care who you are. And even if it dumps to the downside, it doesn't mean like that all of a sudden I'm wrong that I said that it was price contraction. still, it can go either freaking way. These patterns develop all over markets all the time. There's like clear measured rule. 4,100. So if it breaks the upside, here's a reasonable target. Breaks the downside, reasonable target. It can go either way. There you have it. Too easy, man. Margo, is it good though? Can you still hear me and the music? Because like on my side, the music's kind of loud now, but it doesn't really matter as long as it doesn't affect the stream negatively. David Snyder, you just got in here, man. We've been looking at Ethereum, dude. Okay. Ethereum alert hasn't gone off. No change. Oh, so 211. It was just at 215, so it's pulled back somewhat. Want to know why? Maybe this has not changed. Consensus. Impending price action, reverse of the upside, falling wedge. Boom. You're there. You hadn't hit your targets. Not quite. Might take a while. You're nuclear on the RSI on the 4 hour. Nice shit. I'm sorry, dude. But at least it's a good school, right? Yeah, that sucks, dude. It really sucks when your team sucks, because then it's like, even if your kid's a good athlete, it's going to be harder for him to get exposure from like recruits and stuff, college recruits. Is I hear loud? Okay. Alright, I turned it down just a little bit. Ethereum drop, yeah. And it only matters if you FOMO. If you didn't FOMO, you're good, man. You're great. Sorry, make it a little bit more clear for you. So great, we can get rid of that trend line. This trend line for now. Keep it clean. Targets and time 245, 269. Oh yeah, Utah. Wow. The Utes, man. A good school to go to. Yeah, I should recommend, like, I would got offers from small schools. Just remember, it's all about the education in the end, because just in case, like, you know, you get hurt or injured and you're out year 1 or 2 or 3, you're still going to graduate from a good school. You know, you don't have to go through the transferring process and all that. Yeah, it's perfect. So that's Ethereum, and you know, I guess we're gonna look back at like other ones like ADA. That yep, it did what it was supposed to do, pretty much. Like it was like, what else can you even do for it to do that? For nothing, like nothing else. Like all the divergence on the daily just kept building. 786 was touched like the Jesus, and you sat there for 8 days plus before breaking the upside, making a higher low, and then breaking the falling wedge, breaking out the falling wedge. Measure move of that falling wedge is at like 6.5 cents. And then the common retrace level between 6.7 to 8.258 cents. Cardano. Well, Jason, my God, yeah. Of course. A great day today. Shout out to Maui Community College. Woot for XRP Gandhi, dude. Thanks for the 477 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, the like button, that bell, the sub, been live for 2 hours 35 minutes, and we're just doing extended stream coverage of just the market of all the alts that have had a very nice day, 5% plus day all over the place. Excellent, Sherry. Well, people rag on it because it didn't perform at all in 2018 and really 2019. I mean, 2018 we had some good trades, but 2019 didn't do anything. It was terrible. Had one move up and then floated on up for a while, then dumped. But hey, doesn't matter. Just because something did something one year doesn't mean it's going to do it 2020, right? Or the end of this year. So yeah, they were like, I literally, you can quote me on it, saying like, if XRP breaks the upside and it keeps going, you can't act like you didn't have stupid amounts of opportunity to get in while it was low. And it's only yourself to blame for not getting in XRP at like 25 cents because it sat there forever. And while it was sitting there forever, it was showing daily divergence. Give me a break, man. Alright, Disco Chuck, have a good one, man. Social. What's up, King Uggos, man? Dude, I'm good, man. Sorry. Best long for 2 to 3 hours now? That's weird. I don't trade like that. Okay. Michael, that's not how I trade. I don't do that. Swing trading is nothing like that. But if you're looking for a potential move to the future in time, I think there is opportunity on Manero. Yes, Manero, dude. And yes, join the effing Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, join it, because if you want to see me live, I sometimes go live and not at the scheduled time. You're never going to see me live because you won't get notified by YouTube. They don't care about notifying you. They're too big. So we have to rely on each other, and we do that via the Discord. Join it. So if this thing was to break the upside, which it very well could, especially if it holds above 73 long enough, it's holding this really, really well. Gotta love that. Now it's like higher lows. Okay, and holding the support is very, very critical. Why? It's like, look left, man. That's a big deal. And you're above it, you're holding above it. It's called a spring to the upside. You're back testing the spring once, you're back testing twice. You're getting closer to the geometrical resistance, the Momo shift line. The Momo shift resistance. Oh my God. Trying to be perfect. And yeah, if it did break the upside, I think there's upside potential that could bring you to $93 to $100. All right, targets 1 and 2, probably taking. But if it broke out, big if. Definitely looks possible. All right, does that help? Mueller? Maybe not. Probably not. Sure, things like people like watch on their TVs and stuff, and it's not. I don't even think there's an option on your smart TV to hit the like button, so that might be why, right? So yeah, potential trade setup here on XMR. Hype. Much hype. Let's look at bat. So this one, oh my god, right? Fan freaking tastic. It's like it had the downtrend it was in forever. I mean, we looked at this one last night, but this is a bullish bat. It hit very close to that PCZ of the bullish bat and has begun to rally. The divergence was there. There we had the divergence. It held on to all that positive momo and begun to rally, but got as high as 20.261 cents. Wow. You really gotta... No way. Okay, never mind. All right, this is like 1.3 cent pullback from its highest point. So I wonder if this is it. You know, it never hit exactly the PCZ, right? Never, not perfect, but it did start showing exhaustion near those areas. So we'll see if this is the reversal area, the spot, right, where we reverse. Usually size up these patterns, man. This thing's been going on since February. Began then. X, A, B, C, D. Okay, another one. Right at you. Oh no, I just didn't get the beer yet. Yeah, Royals entered maybe today, but not tomorrow or the next day, or every single day that I stream. Alright, Jill, have a good one. Be careful. Not sure if I should keep the stream going or just you know, end it and then just come back for the night stream or something. I don't really know, man. I mean, there's market activity going on, but it's just almost like an everyday thing, right? It's like follow the pumps. Technical analysis. I think there was seller exhaustion all over the altcoin market. And that's not new if you watch this stream. Yeah, reason why Ethereum might be pulling back some is this right here. Go to the 4 hour, go to linear scale, look the other way we have this. I mean, it's like you, what? Okay, this is why, right? So you got this potential very large pattern and you're getting closer and closer, maybe short opportunity at 226, but look, you hide that I guess for now. But look, this was the structure you were in. We had this plotted forever, all right, since it started, since we had the anchor points for it. But look how perfect. You started trying to break out, rejection. You're back inside this large downsloping channel, and maybe you start consolidating here. Maybe you pull bull flag. Maybe there's an opportunity. 4 hour chart. But look, as it stands now, 83, 82.7 on the RSI. That is extremely overbought. And often when you get to these levels, yeah, you do sell off to at least reset the oscillator to some extent. Last time on the 4 hour, we've been at this high on RSI May 15th. All right, May 15th, which was some sort of buying climax. Holy crap. Been a long time, man. Many months. Thank you, this is why, or the why is why. Bitcoin at 10,213, I would hardly consider that dumping. That is more like it hasn't barely moving at all. It's just sitting there sideways. What's up, Ed Moss? I mean, anytime, yeah, of course, one can take profits if they want. It just all depends on your trading strategy, your trading plan, man. Like, you know, you shouldn't be asking me, should you be taking profits now? I mean, if you're aimless, you're not trading. If you're aimless and you're asking questions like that, that means you don't have a trading strategy, a trading plan. Therefore, you're never going to be consistently profitable. You got to know your strat, what you're doing. You got to know what type of trader you're intraday, right? Swing trader on the daily, took a position on the breakout here. No, it is not time. It is not completely matured. You haven't even hit 382 yet. The first target for a swing trader on a falling wedge breakout this large is in time, waiting for 245. 269 is the second target. That's it. Wish there was more to it. So Jacob Me, there's Jacob G and Jacob Me. Same person maybe? Guess we can go to Bitcoin. I don't know, Ethereum's kind of holding 211, whatever. See, if you look at the 4 hour, that's log though. You get it again back in linear. You've not broken out anything. You're just rejecting these prices. Take heed of the downside resistance. The channel, anchor point 1, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top. Here's number 4. Here's Bitcoin dumping, literally moving 50 bucks. It's just going literally nowhere, man. 50 bucks on an asset that costs $10,200. Not much, man. New viewer, Jacob Mule, thanks for viewing, man. Thanks for anyone who's watching that's new here. Really appreciate that a lot. We'll go down this song. Mm-hmm. 20 more likes till 400. Holy crap, chat. Let's go, dudes. Let's freaking go. Yes, we have looked at Johnson & Johnson this stream. Exactly, Chuck. Yes. If we get 15 more likes, I'll get a beer and continue the stream until I'm at least done with that beer. How about that? Okay, we can continue to monitor these markets while I take a load off and drink one. All right. Dang, man. Yeah, gained like 20 subs since I went live or something. So thank you, all 20 of y'all, for subbing to the channel today. Means a lot. Okay. Still need like, I think. Oh my god, dude. What's up, Bobby Bronco, man? Spo to be. We haven't had 400 likes on a shoot, man. All right, that was pretty quick. But we hadn't had 400 likes on a stream in a while, dude. It's just maybe not warranted yet, but maybe I could. Let me see what I can do here. I know what I could do, maybe. Just gotta give me a second. I'll go get this beer, but I want to pull up another chart while we'll wait. Waiting on it to load. Takes a minute. Wow, that's super slow. Jeez, dude. I wonder if that's the GPU or the CPU. All right, so I'm gonna get this beer. What I'll do is I'll put on this for you, which is the really just looking at your top left. It's Ethereum, top right Litecoin, bottom left XRP, and bottom right Bitcoin Cash. Right, the big four. I'll leave this up for just a second while I get this beer. And we can just monitor this, throughout the stream when I come back. Right, so I'll be right back, man. Hang tight. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, man. What's up, dude? You hear me? All right. Cheers to all of you for sticking around for this extended stream, extended coverage of the craziness that has ensued today on the altcoin markets. All right. Good beer, man. Oka Uba IPA. Daniel Toy, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome. Good to see you, as well as all the other new subs acquired today. Y'all are greatly appreciated. All right. And now it's overtime, beer time, chill out time as we monitor the alts together, man. Litecoin is 75.45. Right, Ethereum at 212.01, right at the top of that, the top left of your screen. You can see that downsloping channel. Ethereum's right at it. Has not broken it. Tried to, but pulled back. At least regarded it. Respected it. And then again, the top right is Litecoin, which has made a very nice breakout of the downsloping channel it had been in since the 22nd of June when it all started. That was the beginning of the correction when it peaked. Never saw those highs again. And then since then lost over half its value before beginning to rally. And here you see the geometrical breakout. Again, top right of your screen. Bottom left of your screen, XRP. That same similar situation to Ethereum, where it was in the downsloping channel. I know it looks a little weird with those wicks, but just take a word for it that not one candle close on the 4 hour was outside of that bottom trend line of the channel. They all stayed in, and then Gartley formed, and then you went sideways for a while, and then we just broke the range and just exploded to the upside and hit a very insane resistance at 29.4 cents. And the downsloping resistance of the channel, right? Like Ethereum. So they're both there and could very well just pull back here for a little while. I think the oscillators are overbought. Very overbought. What's going on with that? Hold on, let me see what I can do here. A little bit larger. Yeah, it was like weird. 2 seconds. That's all I can do, man. I can't really. I can't go any further than that. Shoot. Maybe I'll just do this. So scuffed, man. Oh, that's super annoying. It's the best I can do right there. Sorry. Live streaming stuff. It's not perfect, but it's alright. So Jamie, Karan, thanks man. Cheers to you. Isn't Bitcoin like a confirmed scam at this point, Logan? Back me up. Felt like dry hops. You were kicking back with a World War II vet and told you to try dropping an olive into your pint. I don't know, man. I like hoppiness, right? I mean, oh, sorry. Gosh dang, dude. I don't know. Like, if I wanted to balance my hoppy IPA beer, wouldn't I get something like a pale ale? Way less hops. But yeah, maybe back in the day, it was like, they had to make do. They didn't have the type of variety we have now, us millennials. What do you think will happen when China wakes up, pump it up? We're beginning to wake up now. I don't know, man. I feel like, again, we just talked about it on a couple, like Ethereum and XRP. They went too high too fast and could easily pull back some. But man, you just don't know. Right? We're not in the business of, like, remember, swing trading. You set up your trading strategy, right? Ethereum, 268, 290. Waiting on them, right? And we're not worried about the in-between. Yeah, you could easily pull back here and consolidate to reset your oscillators before you potentially run again. Litecoin. A beautiful, beautiful breakout. Gotta love it, man. And targets on this between $94 and $114, man. Nothing crazy about it. It's gonna take time. It's not gonna happen overnight. Though sometimes, rarely it does. It's not common with swing trading. All right, Timbo. Yeah. Just a Tuesday, dude. Johnny Bull, man, about time, right? I thought I was losing my mind again. I normally get to the point where I feel like I'm literally going crazy. Like, what else could you even ask for? It's like silver platter, all these oscillators, all these coinciding variables pointing to the upside. It's like, is it not going to happen or something? Just cycling, yeah, I'm drinking an IPA. Just a beer, man. Just a satisfied beer, sorry. About BTC pairs too much. It's just like what you have to do to even trade the BTC pairs, man. It's like, okay, so I have to make 4 trades before I can go from cash to cash from trading a BTC pair. I look tired, man. God dang, man. Sorry, I have bags under my eyes, dude. Getting older. I'm also a redhead, so I lack pigmentation, and it just makes the eye baggage look worse for redheads. Okay, sorry. I don't know, maybe it's been a long stream too. Maybe the stream's been live for 3 hours and 3 minutes. Okay, so mini marathon. Thanks for the 430 here. Still, wow, 417 likes, 3 away from Elon Musk. Let's go, dude. Yeah, there's some sort of kind of inverse head and shoulders in the Litecoin and Bitcoin pair. Sure. Yeah, I think you just recently broke out. I think you did, man. I think you broke out, dudes. So this is Litecoin to Bitcoin. I'm not using this craziness. This is the impulse. After the impulse is then when you built that channel. And so we've recently broken it. All right. Not regarding any of this other stuff. Okay. And so I think it's prudent maybe to just maybe talk about maybe the top of the structure. This is you go to the daily, man. See, on the daily though, it's like you're not even close, man, right? But I think you did spring here. You fell below the critical ice line, the support. You sprung, kind of back tested. Now you're really getting above it. This is where, yeah, prices could really go to the upside hardcore, man. Really good. So the daily, we know the major swing high is the June 2019 level. So that's the case, man. I mean, it's like, we'll see how it could play, but for real, man. High to low. You don't even know if you have a 23% retrace, but that's the first target, 88.35. But eventually, if this was the bottom, which we have no idea yet, but if it was, looking for a common retrace between 10,534 and 13,280. All right. There you go, man. Litecoin to BTC. Great. Excuse me. What's it, Logan, man? So, Renee, good to see you. Monitor glasses, monitors mess with the eye bags. Well, I'm screwed then, right? Certainly screwed. Hey, thanks for the 420 likes.
Is that a joint?
Appreciate it. There you go. And I'm just chilling now. I'm like way over time, and we're just monitoring some of these altcoins while I drink a beer, man. All right, that's it. Listen to good music too. Crabhead. Now, use my X, A, B, C, D. Maybe. Right? You'd probably Fibonacci from here. If you're talking about crab. X, A, B, C, and then 1618. Your target on that, that's a short. This is like looking for an entry on a short position is at the 1618. One would look to go short. Bearish divergence and right here the PCZ 89.75 on Litecoin. Someone's looking to go short up there. All right, that's you're talking about the bearish deep crab. Yeah, maybe. Long way to go though, man. Long way to go. Dang, Marco Rivera, dude, you seriously? Bro.
Marco Rivera tipped $25. Thanks for the overtime today. Thinking beer mugs.
Well, thank you, man, for being session top Jesus. $54.20. Thank you, dude. Really, really grateful for you, man. All right, it's all right. I don't even know where my webcam is up there. Thank you, dude. Yeah, you're freaking amazing, dude. And it's because of people like you, I'm able to come back multiple times a day and do analysis on these. Keep you posted, keep you up to date, give you entries, tell you when breakouts occur, tell you when we're impending price action reversal, the upside downside. Thank you, dude. Excuse me. All right, then we'll get that maybe potential deep crab with the PCZs at nearly $90. So, long way to go. Morgan Free again. Hi. Yeah, Houston getting raped by Iran. I saw that. Crazy. Dude, it's super sore. Thank you, Marco, man. You to Jesus, man. Hey, JDR, he made it, dude. You didn't miss this one. But I'm sticking around waiting for you. So now I'm getting the stream. Cap up.
Cian followed me.
I was in the pool. I don't know what that means, but I think I did. Did I win or did I lose, Spencer? Thanks, man. Really appreciated it. Cage. Dude, I know people keep trickling in and stuff, and people keep saying like, "What do you buy? What should we buy?" Dude, it's like, did we not just look over Manero and why it looked primed potentially for a break to the upside? Manero. Hello. Why not bat to the US dollar? Now look at that one. Why screw with bat to BTC when bat to the US dollar also looks very promising? And you only have to trade one time, or I mean really twice, to buy it and then sell it, and then you're back in US dollar. It's Tether, whatever. Yes, info bit, I did. If you watch the stream, you'd know. you watch it regularly, whatever. Okay. Okay, everyone's talking about garlic breath in the general Discord chat. You're right, all of you. You're watching, I'm watching you. Okay, I can see. Okay, back to the notice the big screen, the four big alts, right, making a splash today. Ethereum 212, nearly, it was at 215 a little earlier before pulling back. Again, Litecoin, as we just looked at, 75. Bottom left XRP hit the top of the channel and no higher. It hit the horizontal line resistance and no higher. Beautiful green impulse to the upside. And then Bitcoin Cash does look definitely like it's developing a bearish Gartley where a short opportunity could be viable at $338. All right. Haven't yet. You don't know. Boy. Oh boy. Here we are with another. You ever heard of Tron Connect? I know you have, man. Tron Connect. Though it fell below that PCZ, the exact PCZ, a little bit more. Hey, no big deal. Diverged more for us. Kind of lost it on the RSI. Well, you know, thought we might have had it. Nope. And so you just broke to the upside near the PCZ, not even close to threatening the stop loss. And now finally getting into the green just a little bit from that entry. All right, so this is really kind of expecting it to rally up to at least test 3.0318 cents. But you're swinging for the fence, you're looking for that wick at A, which is like 3.5 cents. Simple enough, bullish, potential bullish cipher that has completed itself. And we did have a geometrical breakout too, down sloping channel, right? The 4 hour. Without a harmonic clouding it, you can see what's happened, right? And down here on the 4 hour, there's divergence. Okay? Breakout, man. Very simply put, without harmonics, from the top of the channel to the bottom. You don't even know if it's the bottom yet, but dang, you're getting closer and closer. Again, common retrace levels 2.3796 cents all the way to 2.9986 cents. All right, that's your common retrace levels before reversing the downside again. Okay, people taking profit at these levels. Oh yeah. All right, that's Tron Connect, dude. Just not what it. Dave, no falling wedge on a 1 minute time scale means jack crap. All right, 1 minute time scales are for scrubs. All right. Some people, I don't have that one on this PC, man. All right, I gotta text my guy and be like, when are you coming over? I'm just chilling, man. Not much more to talk about at all. So I'm just finishing my beer and I'll be ending the stream. So. after 8, great. God, maybe not this crappy song again, dude. I wish this wasn't in the playlist. It's so trash. Yeah, it's like one of the moon, man. Altcoins to the moon. Alright, mods, you want to deal with what happened in general chat and Discord? Someone's saying they were banned or something. So, Insider's Guard, man. Good to see you. Maybe Marco, I don't know, dude. Okay, Bitcoin nearing that downside resistance soon. To a point where it's gonna be like less than 10,500. So you'll run into it or you'll dump. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, Jacob G. Most people are just like, let me just scan the same illiquid S coins. They show the same patterns, same oscillators, right? They all bring together to the upside somewhat, right?
Sorry I missed the 2020 stream. Here's 20 keys. Hope things been going well, my friend.
Sorry about the echo. I don't know why it does that. But thank you, Russell, man, for the $2 of, I guess, Bitcoin. Thank you, man. It's been going, man. It's been going. Trading wise, great. Streaming wise, I mean, it's okay, I guess. Not great, not terrible, right? God, I wish I knew what was making it echo twice. Never figured it out. Wish I knew, man. I really don't know. That's on. I don't even know, man. All right. Nah, Russell, prove it, man. You know, there were times when we had over 2,000 likes on our streams, on the videos, right? Okay, man. So I'm just, again, I got a couple more sips of my beer, and that was it. That was the thing, dude. All right. Thank you all for being here today for this 3 hour and 22-minute stream. Thanks for the likes, the love, the support, the contributions, everything. I'll just be back sometime later. I don't know when. All right, no idea. So just be in the Discord for notifications when I go live if you really want to know. Of course. So I will just be back. So until next time, respect to the T.